Blessings, friends. Today I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about anxiety. I know the world today, it just seems like there's so many, especially the younger generation is really struggling with anxiety issues. And why I get on here and share is I myself went through anxiety for many, many years. And at one point I know the doctors wanted to medicate me. And I didn't want to be medicated. I wanted to figure out a way of doing this naturally so I wouldn't have to be on medicine the rest of my life. So I wanted to learn how to cope, and I wanted to learn how to manage it. So these are just some ideas, some things I tried, and they have done wonders in my life. I do not have anxiety anymore, but I believe it's just coping and learning how to cope. So the first thing I would suggest is get a journal, have a book. Even just go to the dollar store and have a little book in your purse at all times. And when you have an anxiety attack, write down where you are, what you're doing, who you are with, and what the conversation is you're having that leads you into an anxiety attack. When you start becoming conscious of these things and you start writing them down, you'll start to see little patterns, and then you can start to take control once you understand what the pattern is you need to break. Another thing for myself, I really started to journal what I was putting into my body, especially food. Food and beverages, they set anxiety up for all of us, and sugar is one of the worst things for a person suffering with anxiety. Caffeine, alcohol, cigarettes was a trigger for me way back when I used to struggle with anxiety. So all these things are things to be made aware of so that you can make the changes you need and to benefit your life and take you in the direction of being healthier and happier, and that's what we all want in life. So another thing that I used to do was I used to always race from A to B to appointments, and I never allowed like a buffer zone. So I'd always be constantly racing the clock, and that was the absolute worst thing for me. So now what I implemented into my life is get somewhere 15 minutes early, even 10 minutes early, and you'll have 10 minutes to just sit there and be still. Now, way back when I used to do this, I would think, what a waste of time. Like, time is precious, what am I doing? But you don't understand. If you make time to be peaceful, it's going to benefit you in all areas of your life because you're holding your peace. So that is one tool that has been an amazing game changer in my life, and I encourage you, start trying it. Do it for 30 days and see, holy smokes, yeah, I'm seeing big changes, and allow it to change and see if it works for you, because it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. Another thing I like to do, you can hear in the background, is listening to healing music. And if you're interested, I can give you the name of this music. It has been a game changer in my life. Again, it's about taking time to be still, learning to understand it's okay to have a few moments every day just for you. And it's okay to take that time to breathe. Breathing is huge, and we don't know how to breathe properly, to be honest. And so every time you do some deep breathing, you're inviting more oxygen into your body, and it is feeding to all the different organs in your body, and it's also feeding your mind, and it's feeding your mind the peace that you need. So these are just a few little tools, and you know what? As you start to identify what it is that's triggering it, I'm going to suggest pulling away from that situation for 30 days. Learn to get your anxiety under management. And then slowly, when you've gotten yourself to a place of peace and your anxiety is doing really well, then you go back into those situations and use these tools to control it when you're in it. And they really do work. So if you're at work and you feel an anxiety attack coming, scoot off into the bathroom, do some deep breathing, calm yourself down. And when I say deep breathing, I mean take it in, hold it, and let it go. Do that 3 times, and you're gonna see a significant change in your life just doing the deep breathing. It's amazing. And you know, my prayer for everyone is, I never understood the power of prayer, and now that is the first thing I do. So put that on the top of your list and have 3 friends. Call 3 friends and say, listen, I want to get my anxiety under management. Could you be someone that would help me. Just pray for me that I can get this under control and start lifting prayers up, because prayers change things big time. And I know I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have people praying for me. So I'm very grateful for that, because prayer changes things. Anyways, guys, have an awesome day. Remember how much you are loved. You are loved so much, and that you're never alone. And that to me is power in itself. You're never alone. You are loved. Take care and have an awesome day.